Are you stuck literally being like, what do I do? How do I like dance around this whole social distancing when my business is requiring me to actually be face to face? So, my name's Sam Taggart and I'm in door-to-door sales. So we literally are selling face to face all day. That's like our profession. So if you're in a business where, social distancing is really affecting you, like our industry, this video is going to at least give you some tips on how to make the most out of this situation. My name's Sam Taggart. Like I said, we have a bunch of free videos. If you hit the subscribe button, and we have a ton of content on business strategy, sales techniques, leadership, and recruiting. So social distancing, let's call it what it is. It's, I need to stay 6 feet away and I need to not be in a group of 10 people or more, right? So if that's the case, how do I adapt and get it creative in the areas that are still allowing me to do what's an essential service? A lot of the business that we do, like roofing, pest control, alarm systems, solar, all of those are still essential services. And that is our method to get business, is to sell somebody face to face. That being said, my method doesn't necessarily need to be, man, I'm going to swap spit, hug you, and kiss you during this whole process of selling you. It can be, hey, I'm going to stay 6 feet away. We're never going to have to touch anything, and we're going to still sell, and we're still going to make this an awesome experience in this transaction. I think a lot of people are going into fetal position saying, oh, I can't sell, my business is going to die. If that's you, you just need to start getting creative. You need to start thinking outside the box, and you need to stop thinking customers are all going to say, no, get away, you're like a vampire, run. People want the connection right now. They're longing for the connection. They're longing to have somebody reach out and say, hey, I'm here, I'm thinking of you, I'm trying to sell you, that's cool, and it's an opportunity. So in this social distancing element of business, in my opinion, is if you're shutting down, I would turn the other direction and start doubling down. And looking at this as an opportunity to learn how to sell. And here's the tips. Step one would be use email and DocuSign. So let's say I'm trying to sell you a roof. It's like, hey, I'm going to hop up. I don't need to get close to you. You're here to there. Hey, I'm going to hop up on your roof. I'm going to inspect for damage. I'm going to then text you all the pictures I found. I want you to pull up those pictures. And you're like, point to them. You're like, okay, I want you to pull up all those pictures. And I want you to find that one. Okay, see there, right there, that little black spot, what that is. And I can talk to you 6 feet away. Cool, what's the best email for you? I'm going to email you something real quick. Pull that up. And then all of a sudden they pull that up and you're like, great. So there's a little yellow button. Click the yellow button. Yep, initial there. Yep, and then sign there. Cool. So let me get on the phone real quick. We're just going to do a quality assurance call and then blah, 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 right? I never got within 6 feet of you. I never had to touch you. Never even touched my device. You got an email. You got your phone. You've already contaminated your phone. I don't want to touch your phone. You don't want to touch my phone. See what I'm getting at? So I can still transact and do business because we have email, text, and DocuSigns of the world. And that would be a technique that I would use and not be afraid of it. And if the last tip that I would say is be very sensible to the fact that people may be affected. They may have lost a loved one. They may have the disease. You may have the disease or virus or whatever. So up front, empathize with them. Be like, man, I know that it's a tough time. I'm just trying to get my job done and keep food on the table for my family, just like you probably are too. And I want to make sure that I take all the precautions necessary to make sure I don't infect you and you don't infect me. We don't know who has the freaking virus. But at the end of the day, I have something really valuable to offer you. I have something really important, and treat it like that. And I promise you that every consumer on the planet is now empathizing with every business. And they're saying, man, this sucks for the restaurants. This sucks for the event company that had to shut down all their events. Like, they get it. And you know what? They're going to be a lot more receptive to your business when you're out there still trying to provide for you and your family and your employees. And so in this moment of social distancing, it's an actual opportunity to capitalize on the empathy of the consumer. And I'm not saying to take advantage of that. I'm just saying leverage it. Those that are going to retreat and get into fetal position, you are going to die. Like, it's just plain simple. This might last longer than you expect. You got to make payroll. You got to provide. And you might have spent the last 5, 10, 15 years building your business to the point where it is now. And if you don't think it's socially responsible to keep that alive and just want to close the doors, good job. Like, that's cool. Do that. But my invitation is let's go. Get creative. So more free content where this came from. Hit the subscribe button. Here to help. My name's Sam Taggart, and I want to see the freaking businesses thrive.